Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? It's time for another exciting video from RK Loves Gadgets. This is the second time I tried to do this video because the first time I tried it I kind of messed it up a little bit. Went over, because the memory card I've got only allows me to record up to 23 minutes of video, straight video, so I'm going to have to try and keep this one short. This is a Plextalk PTX1 DAISY player that I want to show you here. It's pretty cool actually. So it's a PTX model made by Plextalk, and it's basically one of those machines that plays DAISY books. DAISY stands for Digital Accessible Information System, and basically it's like a special system of talking books for people who are blind and partially sighted. You can also use it for playing regular music CDs as well. So it's basically a CD player. And on the side here, you've got a USB port, a headphone socket, and a standard SD card slot. So you can actually get DAISY books on USB sticks and memory SD cards as well. And you can also play MP3 files on memory cards and SD cards, USB sticks and memory cards as well. So you've got a few different buttons on the top. You've got tone, which is bass and treble, and then you've got volume, and then you've got the playback speed. So you've got the speed control, and there's an information button here as well. And you've got like I think it might be something like mode that switches between, you know, like the different media, like CD or memory stick or things like that. And it does have built-in memory, so it's got internal memory as well. You've got some arrow keys as well, and there's also a menu button. On this end you've got the sleep timer button and the power button, and you've got the cancel and enter. You've got bookmark button, a play stop button, and an eject button. On here you've got the a network Ethernet port and a DC power supply input, and then on the back you've got, this is where the battery goes, and there's some information back here as well. So we're going to turn it on and see what we've got. That takes a bit of time to get started.
Please wait. Internal memory, audio.
So you've got, I've got an album on the internal memory already.
Beginning
Let's go through that.
Track 2. Track 3. Track 4.
Yeah, this is an album that's got a cover. All these songs are originally by ABBA, but these were all covered by different artists on this album.
Track 4.
So like you've got like Westlife and
Beginning
different
of
bands like that. Stop that. And I do have a USB stick, but I'm not going to really bother going to USB because it pretty much does the same thing.
Album.
So you can use the up and down arrows to switch between album or track. So you use the left and right arrows to jump from track to track, and if you've got it on album, you can jump from album to album.
Track.
So you've got that. The information button just basically tells you how much time is elapsed and all that.
0 seconds.
And you can
go
through all the different
album.
status
Total number of albums
information.
1. This bookmark does not exist.
So we've got bookmarks, which we haven't got.
Normal playback. Battery level 94%.
And then you've got your battery status there. If I press and hold the information key like this,
26 April
you've got the time and date.
11:45.
Okay. And then I've got the disc here. I'm going to put the CD in. Just push it in. It's like a CD slot, like you sometimes find on your car stereo or some of the Apple iMac computers.
This audio CD.
So I can press play to
Beginning
start.
of album.
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready to rumble. Watch us wreck the mic, watch us wreck the mic, watch us wreck the mic. Psych. Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready,
The speaker has actually got pretty good sound as well, pretty good bass to it. You can change the bass and treble with the tone control there. And if you've got good quality headphones, it sounds pretty good as well. I'll just stop that now. Take that disc out.
Eject key pressed. No CD media. No title has been
The CD mechanism is quite powerful. It really does push the disc out when you eject it. So it doesn't gradually slide out like on some CD player slots do. So it's pretty cool what it can do. So you've got the menu button that has all different like menus like playback settings and media management and all sorts of things. You've even got a move function as well. So if you say, for example, if you've got a CD in here, and you can move an album from a CD to the internal memory, but when you you can also, and it also transfers it to MP3 or PCM. So you can choose between two MP3 qualities or PCM, and it saves it all in stereo, of course. But when you do it from a CD, it does take quite a while. It's kind of a bit like ripping a CD into a computer with Windows Media Player, and but you can actually move stuff from the internal memory to an SD card or a USB stick, but that would be a lot quicker as it's all already in MP3 format. But in order to do that, it would have to be on the internal memory first before you can do anything with it. So that's basically what it is. And system settings is basically where you can just set things like time and date and basic settings for the unit and things like that. So it's a pretty cool system. There's also a sleep timer. So if I just go through that.
Sleep timer, 15 minutes. Set.
So that's 15 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes, which is basically half an hour.
45 minutes. Set.
So it just
1 hour. Set.
goes up by 15 minutes to an hour. The maximum amount of time is an hour. And then you just got off and it's disabled. It's basically, it's kind of a bit like the sleep timer you see on a clock radio, whereas where you set it for a certain amount of time. Say, for example, you set the sleep timer for an hour, then when it reaches an hour, the unit automatically turns off. It's a bit like on a clock radio, so the sleep timer you get on a clock radio. Like when you turn the radio on, you can set the sleep timer for a certain amount of time, and then after that time is reached, the radio goes off. Pretty much very similar sort of principle. So the bookmark button can allow you to set different bookmarks. So you can set and I think it works for if you've got a DAISY book or an audio CD. You can set it so when you've got a bookmark, you can set them to you can jump to the position that you've set the bookmark. So basically, it's a bit like when you mark a page in a book. So if you want to go back to that position where you left off, then you would have a bookmark on your book to mark the page that you want to continue reading from. It's very similar to this. You set a bookmark on a DAISY book or a music CD on a position where you stop it. I think that's for if you take the CD out, and then when you put the CD back, you can jump straight to the position where you left off, just by using bookmarks. So that's pretty cool. And I think when you've got the CD in there and you turn the DAISY player off, it will remember exactly where you stopped it when you turn it back on. So when you turn it back on, it will remember where your position on the CD or DAISY book. So that's pretty cool. I love these features. It's quite a nice system to have. It's pretty good piece of kit. I'll just turn the unit off now. So I think that's pretty much everything I want to say about this system. So that's pretty much it. So hope everybody enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on push notifications. And I'll see you all very soon.